Hi guys, and welcome to this Flight Simulator 2024 update video. So we've just finished the developers update with Asobo on YouTube and Twitch, along with the head of Microsoft Flight Sim. And this is just a quick video on some of the new details that they've released for us, as we are 8 weeks away from the launch of the game. Now I'll go from the order that they repeated this stuff. Some stuff that I missed out just because I thought that they weren't really that interesting. So here's everything that I thought is worthwhile for us users, PC and Xbox users. So firstly, planes bought from the marketplace. They can be streamed once you buy them, so you don't really need to download them fully. But if you want to, you can. There's an improved cloud connection to the live weather service. So one example they gave was if there's a thunderstorm in New York, it will show on the live service as well. Turbulence can also play a key part whenever you're taking off or just flying normally. Windshield wipers are also working right now. There are no new bespoke airports so far for Flight Sim 2024. All the focus right now was just making the airports look good. So new buildings, lighting, ground markings, which I'm sure you've seen. For them, it was the best way to go into the sim. Also, the new airports that they are advertising for Deluxe and Premium Deluxe are essentially the same airports from Flight Sim 2020. So if you purchased a Premium Deluxe or Deluxe last year or in 2020, the airports you got for that game are essentially the same you get for 2024, but just upgraded. There will be new world and city updates. All sim hardware you use in 2020 will work on 2024. Keyboard and mouse support is also coming, though that is postponed until February/March. All the settings that you've set up in 2020 will have to be set up again in 2024, so they won't carry over, as it's pretty much a standalone game. VR support will also be available day one, and if you're someone that's interested in logbook and flight hours, that won't be transferred over from 2020, as again, it's essentially a new game. 2024 will also support online ATC features like VATSIM. They've tried to improve AI ground services, so you won't have cars just driving across the airplane, or whenever you're taxiing, you won't see cars there, which is something that was quite annoying. Walk around mode is available in free flight pretty much everywhere actually. So whenever you land, you can just click a button to open the door to leave the plane, and you can walk around anywhere, whether it's the beach or a couple of buildings. Literally wherever you want to walk, you can. So that's something that's very interesting. In the pause screen, there's also a new camera view, which basically just looks around your aircraft wherever you are. So if you're in the sky or if you're on the ground, but there are no flyby cameras so far. The flight replay system is also being integrated slowly. It should be coming soon, and it is going to be available to Xbox users as well, which is great news. Can't wait for that. ATC voices are also being improved. It won't be as robotic as it is now, and there will be a few international voices available. So if you're flying in France, you will hear French ATC voices, and you can also use your own voice as communication as well. So that's something that's pretty cool. Walk around mode will always be in first person view, though if you are taking pictures of your plane, you can take them with your avatar next to it. Moving on to career mode, aircrafts can be damaged, not visibly, but if you, say for instance, land hard on the runway, there will be some reaction to the landing gears. If you are doing career mode and you crash, obviously you lose your plane, but if it crashes due to a loss of online features, then I think you might be able to get the plane back, but I'm not entirely sure. I must have heard wrong for that. You can reset your career mode if you want to start over, so that's something that you can do. You can skip training and check rides to get your career missions, so you can just skip all of that if you're not interested in it. You can also pass your certifications in just one click. You cannot own your own company with friends, so it's basically just single player only. And there's no giant hangar with audio planes and liveries on show. In terms of public beta, there is not going to be any before release, and there is also talk about freeware devs being accepted into the marketplace. It's looking like they will, so what that means is basically we'll get items that are free, hopefully. Um, Marketplace items, whenever you purchase them, will be able to stream immediately, but if you want to download them, you can just go to your library or content hangar to download them to your game straight away. If you also bought Premium Deluxe for Flight Sim 2020, those planes will transfer over to 2024, which is big news. So like, you'll have your 787s and all the other planes that were exclusive to Premium Deluxe in 2020. If you buy standard, you can also just upgrade in Sim to Deluxe, Premium Deluxe, and Aviator Edition if you want. SDK access will be available on day one, and there will also be a world update coming December 19th. No, World Update 19 will be coming December 3rd, sorry, and that will be Brazil. There is also a local legend. So that's a brief update on Flight Sim 2024. There will be more developer streams in the near future, some specifically for Marketplace and developers who are looking to add aircrafts into the game. Based on what I've heard so far, it seems quite interesting. Career mode is going to be quite fun to play. They've also mentioned that previously in Flight Sim 2020, whenever you're loading into an airport, it's loading up the entire game, whereas in 2024 it's just loading up the specific area that you're going into. So if you're flying out of Rio, it'll probably just load that certain region, which is aimed at improving speed, like loading time. So it's not going to take as long as it does now to load up the game, which can be pretty painful at times. I mean, there are times where it takes like a minute or so to load up. One thing that they haven't touched upon is the black screens. So when the game crashes, they've not really spoken much about that, so probably just a case of playing the game and seeing if there are any crashes. Obviously, me being more of a fan for the jumbo jets, they've not really mentioned much about that. I'm dying for an A380. I know Inibuilds is currently developing an A350, so we'll see about that. But yeah, that's the developer stream in a nutshell. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. Leave a like, press that subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching.